mystery is solved. The crime is solved. There are several murders in the book. Every loose end is wrapped up in this book. And I'm really happy with that. I'm not against ambiguous endings in books. I don't mean cliffhanger endings. I mean where the main story is wrapped up, but there's something left for another time. I think it's clear in this book that the mysteries are solved, the crimes are solved. It's clear that the people who survived, their lives will go on in some way that we understand, but we don't really have to be there for it. So I love that the book will live on in your head and the characters will live on in your head in the place that they wind up in the book. And now I'm writing the next book, which has nothing to do with any of these people.
I have to contradict you on one point. What about the pizza guy?
Yeah, we do know about the pizza guy. It isn't what we think it is. It isn't the place in the... You see me babbling here because I don't want to say too much here.
Yeah, okay. We get it.
But somebody called it a Trojan horse of a book.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go back and find... What page should I look
We'll talk about it after this.
Okay.
But I do have to say, for our listeners who have not read this book, the last line of this book is perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Don't go look ahead because it won't mean anything to you.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Perfect last line.
I am bursting into tears, honestly, because thank you. And that wasn't in the first version of the book that I wrote. And when I was editing, that sort of came out and I thought, oh my gosh, when I know I'm finished with a book, I sort of get teary-eyed. I'm reading through and on the final millionth edit and I forget that I wrote it. I'm just reading it. And then I think, oh, I'm in this book. I'm in it now. Not the author looking at it as a manuscript, but just a reader reading it as a real book. And it's marvelous. And that's when I thought of that line. I thought, well, yeah, that's what this is about. So thank you. It proves how marvelously brilliant you are. You get that so perfectly.
You just alluded to the fact that you've already started your next book. Can you talk a little bit about that? And do you have any events other than your books coming out?
I'm the guest of honor at VoucherCon this year, the World Mystery Convention in Dallas. This is the 50th anniversary of VoucherCon, where every mystery and thriller and crime fiction writer and reader and blogger and podcaster on the planet will come to Dallas for VoucherCon. It's me and James Patterson as the guest of honor. So that's pretty incredible. My new book comes out, The Murder List, as you know, comes out August the 20th, and I'm going everywhere in the country for this crazy, wild book tour. So go to my website, PhillippiRyan.com, or find me on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram to get my schedule, because I know I'll be near you. I'm coming to Virginia like in December, so we'll have to see each other.
Oh, yeah.
And then my new book that I should be writing this very second is due in a month. It's called The First to Lie. And again, it's a standalone. And again, it has people that you have never met before in a milieu that I've never written in before. So next year, we're going to be talking like this and you're going to be saying, I can't believe you wrote about X, Y, and Z. You know, where did you get that idea? And I can't wait to tell you about it. The Murder List this year and The First to Lie next year.
Oh, nice. Well, we definitely look forward to that because we love everything you write.
Well, thank you. Every book is experimental. You know, every book is a Hank book, but, you know, I want to give you something riveting and compelling and new and unique, something you've never read before with a twist and a turn that you've never encountered before. And I'm smiling as I tell you this because I think The First to Lie is going to work. So knock on wood, we'll see.
Now, are you going to ever revisit your series that you write?
Exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, the Jane Ryland, Jake Rogan series, which began with The Other Woman and went through 5 books. There is a 6th book under contract. It's called Out Cold right now. But when I told my publisher my idea for my first standalone, trust me, they were so thrilled. They said, can you do that next? So I said, sure. And then when I told them the idea for The Murder List, they're like, oh, we want that. We want that next. And then The First to Lie, oh, we want that next. I'm really enjoying my standalone world. Writing a standalone means anyone could be a good guy. Anyone could live. Anyone could be lying. Anyone could die in a standalone, right? And that power for an author is really quite astonishing. So I'm enjoying writing standalones, but I do love my Jane Ryland books. And there is at least another one under contract. So we'll see what happens with that.
Well, it sounds like you're having fun, so keep it up.
Thank you. My book is due in a month, so we'll see what happens.
Well, that's why we're going to wrap this up, because we feel like we're keeping you from the creative process, and we want those books.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Well, your listeners will look for the Murder List. Trust Me is in mass market paperback right now, so it's everywhere. Please find me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and come to my website for events. And I'm so grateful to you all for this really fascinating, fun, intelligent interview. You all are quite amazing.
Thank you so much, Hank. All right, well, we hope you enjoy this hot, steamy day, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Bye. Well, it was great catching up with Hank. She is truly one of our favorites.
Yes, she is.
Oh,
and this was a good book, a little bit different from her usual, but enjoyable.
It's great that Hank gets to stretch her creative legs on this, because I think it is true when you write a series, you know those characters so well that they almost write themselves, and now she has to use a different part of her brain to write these standalones, and it's great to see.
Yes, it is. And she did an excellent job, and we wish her all the luck. And we're looking forward to seeing her at the National Book Festival at the end of the month.
Speaking of the National Book Festival, we are attending. We hope to see of our listeners there. You can find us. We will be wearing red shirts with our logo. So if you do see us there, definitely approach us. We love talking to fellow mystery lovers.
And then we will also be attending Hallow Read at the end of October, the 25th and 26th in Ellicott City, Maryland. So hop on over there too and check us out.
If you go on their website, hallowread.com, and you register through them and use the code Dark and Stormy, you will receive 15% off the admission. So
sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
It does to me too. So we thank them for allowing us to do that.
We have discovered a new podcast.
It's called Mystery Rat's Maze.
If we haven't given you all of your mystery fix, this is another way for you to get it. It's very entertaining, and I really think you should check it out.
I've been listening to the episodes, and I've really been enjoying them.
So here's the information. Kings River Life magazine now has a mystery podcast called Mystery Rat's Maze.
Episodes consist of mystery short stories and first chapters of mystery novels, read by local actors.
To listen to the episodes and subscribe to the podcast, you can go to mysteryratsmaze.podbean.com, and you can find them on Apple Podcasts and Google Play.
Featured authors include Cleo Coyle, Elaine Viets, Jerry Westerson, Dennis Palumbo, Kate Carlisle, and many more. Don't forget to visit our website as well at itwasadarkandstormybookclub.com, and you can check out all of our episodes. There are links there to all of them. Sign up for our newsletter and send us an email. Check out our social media.
And check out our interview with Hank, our first interview where she was one of our In Agathas Footsteps for her book, Trust Me. Well, that brings us to the end of another episode. We hope you'll join us next week and every week. And remember,
life would be boring without a little mystery.
Bye.